No amount of self love will ever replace your desire for romantic love. And I will oftentimes see videos on here of women expressing their desire to find a romantic relationship, like whether they've been on a million dates and they just haven't found the right person, or, they've been single for a number of years, whatever. They are like expressing their desire and readiness to find a partner. And oftentimes you'll always see like a couple of comments saying something along the lines of like, well, make sure you love yourself first, right? And I have to believe that people who leave those types of comments are well-intentioned, because I think what they're trying to tell you in that moment is make sure you do have a level of self-love and self-respect and self-worth enough so that even though you deeply desire something, you don't settle out of desperation, right? It's kind of like that saying, don't go to the grocery store when you are hungry, because you'll end up buying things that you don't want, you don't need, right? So I understand that thought process in kind of telling people that it is important to have self-love, in order to find the right relationship for you, right? I understand. However, I do think it's kind of an unhelpful and patronizing thing to say, because it feels like somebody is expressing explicit desire for something and you are talking about something totally different, right? Because I don't think self-love and romantic love are like mutually exclusive. There are a lot of people who found romantic love who didn't necessarily have an intense amount of self-love before they found it, right? Because there's an aspect of, luck and timing that come along with finding a partner. And so I feel like it can just be kind of unhelpful. Like the way I kind of see it is like, imagine if you were talking to somebody and they were telling you how excited they were to like eat this piece of cake that they had later. And instead of you engaging in the conversation about this, cake that they're talking about, you were like, well, make sure that you have a healthy dinner before you eat the cake. And it's kind of like, okay, you're taking the wind out of my sails here. That's not really what I was talking about. Valid, I get what you're saying, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. And it feels a little bit unhelpful and slightly patronizing.